I'm going to show you a couple tricks that you can use to make shoe tying a little bit easier. So I'll show you on the shoe first, and then I've got a trick to make it easier to practice at home. So before you start, you are going to take the end of the lace and put it in the first hole on the same side, so it creates kind of a loop. You'll do the same thing on both sides. So you can leave them like this, just kind of tucked in, but when I'm practicing with kiddos, I like to tie a little knot on the inside. That way, once they get the hang of this trick, the shoes stay tied and that little tab won't slip out. Okay, so I've got one loop on each side like that. So the nice thing about this way of tying shoes is it's fewer steps and you repeat the same steps twice. So it's fewer things to remember. I like to use the same verbal cues just to kind of help it stick in their mind a little bit. So I say it's 3 steps and you do that twice. So you're gonna take your 2 loops, you cross them over, you go under, and you pull. So that's the first time, and then you do that again. The words I normally use to help the kids remember is I say crisscross, under the tunnel, pull. And that's it, and that stays tight. So the way you can practice this at home, because it's kind of hard to either reach down to your foot or hold the shoe and it's moving around. So one way I like to practice, if you have an extra set of laces or you can take them out of your shoe, I've got 2 shoelaces, and then I take all 4 ends and tie them together. So I'm just gonna put a big old knot to keep all 4 laces together. And so you can see I've got 2 loops here again, and I'm gonna put it around my leg so that that big old knot's on the bottom and I've got the 2 loops in my hand. So just like we were practicing on your shoe. And then you're gonna follow the same steps, but when it's on your leg, it's a little close to your body. You can feel when you're pulling it and they can tell if it's tight or not. So same thing, you're gonna crisscross. We've got our X. You go under the tunnel and pull. So I like them to pull it, feel that it's pulled tight, but if you let go, it's gonna slip. So they can feel at this point that it's not tied, so they need to do something else, okay? So that's when we do it a second time. So you crisscross, you create that new tunnel right here. We've got our X, under the tunnel, and pull. And now I can't slip out of it, so it's tied. And that's it. Once they get better at that, you can practice on the shoe. You can put the shoe on the tabletop so that they're practicing in different ways before they're ready to put it on.